was on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun is Minshew, buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Shaquem Grant back deep for Miami. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
On the carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And his pass incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play action, now it's Tua. He's got a man, it's Williams. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
To Preston Williams.
It's a big play here for the Dolphins on 3rd. 42 yards.
First down, Miami.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, watch the slant.
To throw is Luton. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
Luton dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, dude. 55. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Intercepted by the Dolphins.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off a play action, Tagovailoa. Looking for Parker again, and this time he's got him. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete to Devontae.
12 yards there and a first down.
12. And the Dolphin first down.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Minshew sets to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
For number 22.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. That one caught by Ozigbo as running back.
That's good.
And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
37.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Touchdown, defense. Now, 55, Mike 55. Hey, orbit.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Two and now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Minshew, 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw it. Minshew stepping up, and that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Jaguars get a score closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Intended for
the throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yo, 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 yo. Yes, yes. Hey, eat. Get that. Hey, Charlie. Hey, check right. Watching the guard. Bring it. Mike, you go.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. That's caught by Azigbo. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 low.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
35-yard line.
Here's Minshew. Forced out to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Hey, I-7. Topper.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. 3rd down here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. It's complete to Grant. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And some room to roam now. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. From the gun, it's Tua. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Kamale Correa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action, now it's Tua. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Caught Eifert over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Minshew and Shark on the hook up their first down, Jacksonville. It'll be Minshew again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
1-yard gain.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kamalei Correa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. Tua eluding the pressure right. And it's caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 6. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How do things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike, 55. Go. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Ready?
Now Minshew. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with a sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
They're going to try and throw. Flushed it. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Here's Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
It's a gain of 10.
And the Tua now on first down. That'll be complete to Breida. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And throw right side complete to Parker. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And off the deflection, it's caught.
Minshew's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Minshew. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Minshew sets to throw.
41-yard line.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, we got plenty of
all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 53 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Jaguars 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
For number 22.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
That one complete. He finds Shark. The 30, 20, and he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
For DJ Chark.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Being chased under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Minshew. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Mike Gesicki.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Today's final score.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.